So guys, look, sometimes even the best laid out plans, they don't go the way that you meant them to go. It's kind of like Steve Jobs said, you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking back. For us or for anybody to look at something, this journey that you're on, and to say that they would do a better job, or to say that you should have done this, you should have done that. Had I known the way that things were going to end up with this airplane, the Phoenix right here behind me, maybe I would have done things different. But then maybe not as many amazing things would have happened along the way.
We did it. We did it.
This is unreal.
That's the kind of airplane we need right there.
The fact is, Rebuild Rescue, this whole thing, it started out as a simple idea. All I wanted to do was take old, forgotten, and abandoned things and breathe life into them. As I was growing up, that's the only way that myself or my family got anything, was to work really hard and to really start with nothing, and through hard work and through dedication, end up with something. That's why we built Rebuild Rescue, to do what we do. The thing that we found is every rescue, it has its own identity, it has its own soul, and the people that it's connected to, well, some of those stories, they blow us away. I'm Jason, and with the Rebuild Rescue team, we've spent the past few years traveling all over the country and even the world, chasing new projects, trying to make a difference, and trying not to go completely broke while doing it. We've rescued so many things, so many wins, and some losses too. But the biggest rescue of them all, the 401 Phoenix sitting right behind me, well, actually kind of sitting under me, it's had some major roadblocks. And little did I know, I'd hit some roadblocks of my own. Something I never planned for is my family. They needed me, and they needed me more than I knew. The fact is, sometimes you kind of gotta take a break. You have to reorganize, you gotta make new plans and re-execute. But the thing is, the Phoenix, it's not a sprint. The Phoenix is a journey. It's a journey for all of us, for me, for the team, and especially for all of you guys. So during this pause, we weren't sitting still. Behind the scenes, we were working our butts off, rescuing airplanes and doing the things that we love to do, all while making a little bit of money we can put towards the Phoenix. So one big decision that we made was reducing the size of the rescue hangar. We had a huge space here that we really weren't utilizing the right way. And you guys know, hangars aren't cheap, and we just really didn't need that space. By reducing the size of the hangar, we're able to save some money, work lean, work efficient, and spend more money where it needs to be spent. So to make all of that work, we had to rethink our whole workflow. I mean, how do we bring airplanes in and out? How much space do we need to actually work on them all at one time? So we rented a couple of these T-hangars, which were a little bit more affordable, and some tie-down spots here at the airport, because we had to separate things. We had to separate what was ready to be worked on, what needed parts, what needed inspection, and the ones that we finished up that need sold. We have to make money. If we don't make money, we can't do any of this. This saves us thousands of dollars. I mean, you guys know how expensive big hangars are at airports, and we were bleeding money like crazy. So this is how we keep the projects flowing. We keep the team paid, and we keep pushing towards the Phoenix taking its first flight once again. So where does that leave things? What's the plan? Right now, we have these 3 airplanes that absolutely have to get done. They need to be finished, and we need to get them sold. And don't forget, we have a ton of other ones that we got finished and are for sale now. We have to sell those too. A lot of you guys probably don't realize, but this is literally these airplanes. These airplanes are my retirement money that I invested into a dream, into the dream of Rebuild Rescue, the Rescue Foundations, and just making these things fly again and having fun. But that fun and that dream, it's come at a pretty big cost. So we got to get these things sold. And these 3 here, they're our top priority. We have the RV6, we have the 235, the PA-28 235, that is going to be really cool, really excited about this one. And of course, we have the TB-20 that we've had for like 3.5, 4 years, that we've traveled all over the world, well, not world, but country, trying to figure out how to get that thing together. It is so close, so close. The RV6 is so close. This one here, maybe not so close, but it's getting there. We have a brand new engine up on the shelf. We got some really cool avionics, and someone told me that at some point, someone might be able to win this thing. It's gonna be a while. We have some other stuff about that too. And talking about winning stuff, we got the Raffle plane. Have you ever wanted your very own airplane to fly? Maybe you're a pilot, or maybe you wanna get your pilot certificate. Right now at the Rescue Foundations, you can win this awesome resto-modded Piper 160 and $35,000 to pay taxes, so you have no costs. And if you don't want the airplane, you can still support the Rescue Foundations, and we'll give you $100,000. It's your choice. This awesome airplane and $35,000, or 100 grand in your bank account to do whatever you want to do with. This Piper 160 is second to none. Completely resto-modded out, brand new engine, all kinds of performance upgrades, a complete glass panel, all custom, everything you need to fly safe and have loads of fun. So once these 3 airplanes are done, they're out of the hangar. We're bringing the 401 Phoenix back up to the main hangar, and we're digging in. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not gonna be taking on new rescues, going on new adventures, and buying new flips. We have to. That's how we pay for all this, and that's how we can also bring you guys on the adventures all over the country. But the plan is, while we're working on all these airplanes, flipping, buying, and hopefully making enough money to keep the lights on, we're gonna be working on the Phoenix at the same time. To make that happen, we're tapping into all of our connections. The shops, the techs, the experts that we've met along the way, and some that we haven't even met yet. And you might ask how we're gonna do that. Well, we've created a private Facebook group for AMPs and supporters that wanna help bring the Phoenix back to life. And guys, look, if you wanna be part of it, reach out to me, jason@rebuildrescue.com. We'll get you plugged into that private Facebook group where we have scheduling, where we have work parties, and where we're also going to have a lot of fun here in the rescue hangar and share it with the rest of the world. And I told you guys before, months and I guess years ago now, that the 401 Phoenix, it's not just mine, it's not just Rebuild Rescue, it's all of ours. It's the whole community. That is the project, that is the one, that is the thing we need to get done to show the world what we can all do. And we're gonna make that happen. So guys, look, we've come so far, but we have so much more work to do yet. This journey, it's bigger than I ever imagined. It's bigger than me, it's bigger than the team. It's actually bigger than most everything I've ever dealt with. And it's been amazing. And none of this would be possible without you guys. You guys were the motivation. You guys were the people that lifted us all up, made this possible, made this dream a reality. In the end, I just want to thank you guys for being here with me. I want to thank you guys for believing in us. And most of all, I want you guys to know I'm not going to let you down. The Phoenix, she'll fly again one way or the other. So for now, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being the most important part of Rebuild Rescue. That's the rescue crew. Take care.